You were auditioned for someone else's play. You didn't even audition for this play, and you're in it. You bought your ticket. You were like, oh, that sounds like an interesting story. It's at the theater, you know? You could be in a small town or a city, put it where it fits. This isn't going to resonate for everyone, but I have been receiving this channel for 3 hours, and I'm going to have to read it. It's so fascinating, and I just love it. I was reading a book, and it just popped in, like, wow. And I stopped reading, and I recorded this little flip so I wouldn't forget it. And so I'm going to dive right into this. Yes, you have auditioned. You were auditioned for a play you're not even in. Picture this. This is the picture I get, soul healer, is that you're so amazing that somebody auditioned for you, put you in this play. You've been going to rehearsals and everything. You're in the audience. You go to the play and the curtains go up. You're looking at you're like, is that me? It's your astral body or your etheric body or your mental body or your emotional body or all of them. And it's up on the stage and you don't like what you see. You're like, I didn't sign up for this. What am I doing on that stage? And who is this character I'm playing? And what is this? And you're spending so much time being shocked that you're in this play. You know, here you are in the audience in your physical body, right? But you're up there on the stage, you're watching this play, and you're like, what's going on? And you're talking, and nobody's listening, nobody's hearing you. It's a full theater, it's packed to the gills, up to the rafters. There's people. This is a star. You're the one. You're on the marquee. Your name. Now, what does this all mean? I see that you're spending so much time trying to figure this out. How did I get on this stage? That it's taking up a lot of your energy. You're sitting in the seat, you're sweating, you're upset, you're closing your eyes, you're like, maybe if I close my eyes and I open them back up, I won't be on the stage. You're going through all the motions. So I'm reading that in your life, you have just walked through something that was upsetting to you, upsetting to your spirit, and it involved people being attracted to your light. You know, the sun's setting where I am, and I'm not going to adjust the lighting. Hey, it's yin and yang on my face right now, shadow and light. That's what I'm reading, is this energy of your light shines so brightly that it causes people to go into their shadow. So someone was powerful enough to cast you in their production without your permission. You didn't sign any contracts. You don't know what's going on. You're looking up to God. You're looking to the heavens. Whatever your belief is, your spiritual belief, it could be God's, it could be one God. However you walk in the world, you're asking, what is this? How did I get on this stage? What's this about? So you're spending all this time outside of yourself trying to figure this out. This just happened to you. If this is resonating with you, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And hopefully you're laughing. Because isn't this a beautiful visual that Spirit is providing? It's easy to understand when you think of it this way. Like you got all dressed up, or you're in your casual, but you know, your casual. Excuse me, I just had something delicious and I make sure it's not all over the place. Okay. And you know how you get the program, and now the thing is, your name's not on the program. You didn't see your name. You read. You're a nerd. You looked. You're like, okay. So you get in your seat. You're all ready. You have your water. You've had nice conversations with people next to you. You're by yourself, you know? You like to treat yourself every once in a while. It's been a long time since you took yourself to the theater to see a play. And there you are. And so there was somebody speaking very loudly around me. So if you're picking that up, that's just the back. Pretend it's the theater. They're on the stage. And so picture this. You're on the stage. I mean, you're on the stage. You're sitting there like, And then so is the story's irrelevant. It's just that you don't like it and you don't like the character you're playing, and you're like, it's irking you. It's nerve wracking. It's some past thing you have healed or moved through. It's like, and it's private to you. And it's like, what is this? So this person is that powerful enough that they've cast you in their play. And this relates to someone. Narcissism gets thrown around a lot, but this is an unhealed person who has an obsessive personality where they get fixated on people with light. You heal people just with your presence. And so you have learned, not you're learning, you have learned how to protect your space, how to put your grounding down, shield yourself, and you can't figure out how did this happen. So you're in judgment of yourself, you're in judgment of higher spirit, you're like so shocked. This has gone on for 2 to 3 years. You've been in this space, regardless of what it is you've worked through. I see you've done a lot of healing work, Reiki, working with candles, even returning to sender kind of ritual things, grounding, praying, going to walking in nature. You've done everything. And these things have been band-aids and they've worked with it for you. But until you saw yourself up on the stage, seeing yourself on the stage has been a revelation. You're like, oh, this has to do with releasing your ego. This has to do with releasing your ego and seeing, not hyper focusing on how did this happen, but it's happened. And so let's learn from this. So you have already grown. That's why you can laugh. You've already healed this. You've already let go. So this is spirit just showing you this production. This is how it's happened. And it's happened before in your life. It's happened over and over and over again in those situations where you were meeting the same person in a different body. This kind of person that is trying to literally absorb your essence. Friendship, partner, coworker, someone you just met in the grocery store. You click because you click with everyone. You're a healer. So people get a healing around you. And it's something that you have embraced. You're humble about it, but now you're on guard, not in a defensive way, but in a loving way. It's like, yes, I am all that, and I am light. I am also a human being, and I need my space. I can't, because you love talking to people. You love listening to stories. That's why you're in the theater, sitting in the seat. You know, you love art. You love it all. And so you have learned to protect your space. So you've been trying to figure out, how did this happen? Because you know who I'm talking about. So yes, this person signed you up to be in their play. You're in their play. You were in their play without your permission. So while you were doing all this healing work, they were rehearsing with you. Your astral body was there. When you were sleeping, they had you, you know, driving across the country, wherever that country is for you, in a van, going from city to city with your award-winning play that's not yours. I just love this picture that I'm seeing, because it's freedom. Now that you know you're on the stage, you can start to stop focusing on how did this happen, rather focus on, this is pretty incredible that this happened. How did this person do this? Ask those kinds of questions. And I've already healed this. The reason you know you've healed it is because you could not, it was an unconscious blind spot. If you were in the theater, your name's not on the marquee when you walk in, you don't see it. You don't see, you were blind to this, right? Spirit is revealing this to you now. You're sitting in the seat. You're ready. You took yourself out. Like, let's go. You have said some kind of pronouncement about, I am ready now. I am ready for the next adventure in my life. I'm ready to go. Let's do this. So Spirit, when that curtain I see a red velvet curtain. It's luscious. It's like those old theaters with the beautiful architecture, and it's kind of dark and spooky, you know, but it's beautiful. It smells good in there. They clean it. It's renovated. It's not that old, dusty, musty theater smell. It's been cleaned up. It's fresh. You like aromatherapy, so you like beautiful scents. It smells like sandalwood and lavender. Not too much, because some people, everybody doesn't like that, but it's just enough. Cedar, you know it's been clean. You know the seats were vacuumed, they were refurbished. This is a beautiful historic building. This historic building represents all of your lifetimes as a soul, as an eternal soul. It's beautiful. And this is how your body is now. So the metaphor of the theater represents also your physical body. That's what I'm seeing. These velvet curtains, you know, it's beautiful. Maybe you have long hair, or just you take good care of yourself. This is the energy. So that's a sidebar. But I see as the curtains are raised, you're like, what am I doing on the stage? And then you're looking around, and it's all, and nobody can hear you. You're talking like like I'm talking to you now, like I'm relaying this information, and people are just staring at the screen and clapping or just being quiet. They don't see you anymore. It's like you're not there. It's fascinating. It's sort of like I can't think of this Christmas story where, you know, the person passes away or they're going to pass away. I can't remember how this goes, but the spirit of whoever takes them around and shows them their life. And it's sort of like that. It's like your spirit team, because now I see sitting next to you on the right hand side, I see one of your spirit guides. And I can't, because this is a collective reading, I it's like it won't come through. I see like 20 to 200. There's whoever you work with usually, but I definitely see angel wings. So if you work with the angelic realm, there's like wings in this entire theater now I'm looking at. So on either side of you, in front and back, you're protected. This is your spirit team with you as you have this revelation of healing. And this is a simple, easy communication just to illuminate this to you right now. Congratulations, you have healed yourself of this because you took a step. You said something like, I'm done, I forgive, I see the amusement in this, I'm not taking it seriously. I pity that person for them to have to go to that immature level to do this or this or that. That must suck, like to be that obsessed with someone who doesn't have anything to do with you, and you're minding your business and you're going about your life. Meanwhile, you're journaling, you're creating, you're thinking, you're resting, you're healing, you're moving through, you're contemplating, you're reflecting on your past life, you're reflecting on past lives, you're incorporating past lives into your healing process. You're all over the place. You're like a rocket ship, a spaceship. It's beautiful. So your spirit team is in this entire audience now. This is your spirit team, your spirit guides. And if you feel it, if you feel this as I feel it right now, as I feel it outside in nature right now, spirit, the higher spirit, great spirit, God, if you believe in this, this is what I am seeing and feeling. It's like you are there. It's like, it's almost like a life review, but it's not. It's just for this one particular situation, because this person is as powerful as you, but they're fallen. They're dark. Dark meaning shadow. Their ego is their shadow. It's so much pain. There's so much pain here with them. That's why they're fascinated with you. Like, how can you be happy? How can you move through this? How come nothing that I did to you worked? It works on other people. It brings them to their knees. Sometimes it did, but then you got back up again, and that just perplexed them. And then they were even more stalky and after you and in your business. And this whole time, You've been protected by your spirit team, by your ancestors, and by the highest spirit of all, and by the universe. Because you put every good thing that you put out into the world is coming back to you now. Yeah, I can see that right now. Shadow and light. The light is coming in, and it's interesting because it's on the left hand side. I would say I feel like that's the receptive side. As I'm reading it right now, you're receiving all of this light, all of these blessings, all of these gifts, all these gifts. So to summarize this, you're like, so that's great. So what's next? All this time, you could have actually gotten up out of the seat, but there's all this energy. You don't want to disturb the peace or the enjoyment of the audience members. But now I just see the audience members are your spirit team coaching you. Go up there and get off of that stage. You have the power to go up and I see this. So as I'm talking and I see this happening, unfolding, you're like, yeah, I don't like myself in this. I didn't sign up for this. This is not my play. I don't want to be on that stage. So you get up and you go down the center aisle and you're very strong and you've been working out. I do see this picture. You're very flexible. You hop up on the stage. You don't even go on the stairwell. You just hop up. This is a visual. You're very powerful. You have wings. You're flying up to the stage and you're getting yourself. You're like, you take your hand. You're like, we're leaving. And the director comes flying across the stage yelling, what are you doing? We're in the middle of the production. No, you can't leave. And then he doesn't see you, but then you're integrated. You're integrated. Like I see you're integrated with your body. So it's mental, etheric, astral. What am I missing? Astral, etheric, mental, and emotional. Those four bodies, okay? Your spiritual is you. So, hey, you're already there, or this wouldn't be happening. Okay? You're integrating all those bodies into your physical body, and you turn around and you're like, I did not sign up for this. I did not audition for this play. I want my money. I want my money. I want all the residuals. If this play has been going on for a while, for 2 or 3 years, you're like, pay me now. What is that song? Oh, there's so many. I'm gonna get paid. I'm hearing Johnny Kemp's song, Rest in Power, Mr. Kemp. And I'm hearing, I just got paid. It's Friday night. Is it Friday? Almost. Tomorrow's Friday. So anyway, I hear Rihanna song. I that one, Better Have My Money. You're in that energy. You're looking at this director, like this director is the person that put you in this play, that has been stalking you or in your business for 2 or 3 years. And it can be any relationship, but it's somebody that's been monitoring you. And you're free. You're set free. You're like, no, no, that's all you need to do in the future. And I see you, oh, with your energy, man or woman, okay? You are walking with energy off the stage. Everything's frozen in time. Everybody on the stage is like like how you looked when you saw yourself on the stage, right? And when I turn around to see the audience now, it's empty. The theater is empty, except for your spirit team that were like 2 rows in front of you and back. They're there and they're clapping. Yay, you! You've got your power back, you've got your energy back, and you have even more soul growth and spiritual awareness of what's possible. We hear about destiny swappers and all this kind of stuff. Well, this is a whole new thing that this person used. They literally signed you up to be in their play to throw you off your game. You didn't even know you were in this play until you were ready, so let me revisit that. You forgave, You release your ego. There was some type of straw that broke the camel's back. I can't think of a better expression, so that's it. You know, you were done. It's like, I'm done with this. I have so many other things that I need to focus on right now. This person can go continue to do what you want to do. And that's precisely when you pulled your energy out. And that person, then it was revealed to you. You're in this play that I just love saying that. You didn't audition for it. They signed a contract. You don't have an agent or anything. And it's been a hit, but it's not your story. You didn't even have anything to do with the script or anything. So you're like, no. And guess what? It was just about to be signed over to a studio to make a movie. It was going to get worse, and you weren't going to get your money. So put this where it fits. Please let me know if this resonates with you, because it is the most interesting channel I think I have received in a very long time. And it just popped into my head, and it answered something for myself as well. But I could not record this. So it's such a beautiful celebration of your creative abilities, of your abilities of reflection and self-awareness. Now, no one in the rest of your life and the next 100 lifetimes, should you choose to come back to earth again, will be able to mess with you that way, because you'll just know it. Oh, no. I did not audition for this. I'm not interested in this. I'm not signing up for this. This is your play. I don't even like it. I'm not even interested in this story. What is this even about? I don't even like my character. What is this? So beautiful. And I swear, I see that I hear it clairaudiently. Your spirit team is just like, yes, okay. That's the message. Go forth. You're off the stage. I see you. You're integrated, and poof, everything's off the stage. The director's gone, this person that was monitoring you, and they are being there. So if this means anything for you, they are not seen. They can't be seen in what they're doing now. Like how you weren't seen, they can't be seen. What does this mean, Spirit? Please elaborate. You know, they're invisible. They're trying to. They've done this with other people, and now, wow, that's how powerful a healer you are. This is the way this person has interacted as a soul since they're about 10 or 11 years old. They figured this out, how to manipulate their family members to do this, to get, somebody who gets what they want all the time and is not growing. People placate them, especially family members, so that they never grow, they never learn. Don't do that, or talk about it, let's talk about it. And it was abuse for them. They were in an abusive situation where people just, their adults that were their guardians, just were too busy to sit with them and say, what did you learn from this? Or don't do this. There was no direction. So they learned how to harness this energy of pulling people into their play. Now, of course, this is a metaphor for, there's a saying, this is not me, this is not mine, I am not this. And I don't know where I heard that from, but it's sort of like a prayer or a meditation. And it feels like it might be Buddhist. I might have heard this or read it. So I'd want to give credit where credit is due. That's where that came from. It's like, this is not me. And they are really good about bringing people into their drama. The thing that was confusing you is you are not usually fooled like that anymore. You don't mess with drama. You don't mess with chaos. And you know how to forgive people. There you go. That's the sound of the chaos that you're releasing. If you can hear that, there's somebody yelling out, a child that's not happy to be where they are. That's the energy of this person, how they were raised. And instead of saying, what do you want? What do you need? They were just put in a corner with something, and then they learn to manipulate. It's manipulation energy, but it's also just Spirit says this is the communication for you because you're somebody who your brain is logical and creative, right? You're a very creative person, but you're also a thinker. So don't overanalyze this. Don't think about it. It's done. Your spirit team took it from you. Your spirit team took this from you because it's wasting your time. You don't need to know how that person did it. That's between them and higher spirit and their whole. But what I do see is now all of your abundance is being ushered back to you. They literally stole from you energetically by this winning hit play that was circulating all over the country, rave reviews. You never even heard of it until recently, right? And then you go to the theater one evening and sit down, and there you are on the stage. That's the energy of how this surprised you. It's fascinating. I love this. So I will end it here because I could read this forever. And please let me know if this makes sense to you, if it resonates. It's such a beautiful communication, but you're free. You're no longer dealing with this person. You're going to have a great summer or winter depending on which hemisphere you're in. You're going to create, you're going to feel lighter in your body. This has been so troublesome for you for 2 or 3 years, and it's gone. It's like a feather floating away. Wow. And I'm just so happy for you. I really am. And yeah, so this is Crystal with Crystal Loves Alchemy. If this resonates with you, please like and subscribe or if you like it, then it'll be pushed out and the content will start to reach more people that resonate with it. If you want to listen to my welcome to Crystal Loves Alchemy, there's some things coming from the tree. They'll give you a little bit more information about who I am and what I'm doing here. But I'm growing with you. I'm experiencing some of these as well, and I really enjoy channeling. I really enjoy healing and helping others myself. I've become lighter in my spirit, and it's amazing. It is amazing. This I feel it like as an empath. I can't even talk. You're released from this and it'll never happen again. I never ever say stuff like that, but spirit is saying this will not happen again with an unhealed person in your life. Nobody's going to be able to put you in their play without your permission. They're not going to be able to play that game with you. And don't take it personally. This person was very clever and very dark. And when I say dark, I'm talking about energy dark, low vibrational, in the shadow. I suppose that's why I sat here. There's no coincidences. Light and shadow. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for being here. And I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful evening if you're getting ready to retire for the evening, or a wonderful day. And treat yourself. Treat yourself. It's the weekend's coming up. I'm going to upload this. I was taking a break, but this is so important that I think it needs to get out. All right. Have a wonderful, I already said that, but bye bye.